What's good, YouTube? It's your boy KingSupreme. Back in the video, we got NBA Legends explain why Pistol People's on a different level. Now, if you're new here, welcome to the channel, homies. Appreciate y'all for tuning in today. KingSupreme gang, you feel me? So excited to get some basketball videos, some NBA Legend videos, and today we got that boy Pistol P in this bitch, dog. One of the most, I would say, underrated players of all time. Can I say that? I don't know. A lot of people don't know about Pistol P. Mariakovich, you feel me? But the people who do know about him know how good he was. So I don't know if I'll call him underrated or what, but he was a special player. Especially, I've gotten to a couple videos on him, bro. Very, very insane player, bro. The stats he put up in college and going into the NBA, bro, it's actually kind of crazy, bro, like I said. So some people don't know about him, bro. A lot of people do, but some people don't, and it's really amazing and cool to see NBA legends talk about him, because you'll really get to see how great of a player he was, you feel me? So we're gonna get straight into this one, though. You know, I love watching these videos. Y'all wanted me to get some more Pistol P, so I got y'all more of this. Please keep letting me know in the comments what other videos I want to see next, and I got y'all more of the bangers. Y'all know I get to anything on this channel, sports, funny videos, anything for real. So please keep on letting me know in the comments down below what y'all want to see next, and I got y'all more of it. But yeah, road to 100K type shit. Y'all keep on showing support, y'all keep on showing love, so I'm gonna keep on cranking these bangers out for y'all. No problemo type shit, understand what I'm saying? This your boy KingSupreme, y'all know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that shit for me, so I can keep on posting these bangers for y'all. Thank y'all for all the love, thank y'all for all the support. Really do love y'all a lot. We're gonna get straight into this one. Let's go.
Probably should feel fortunate that I was able to do what I did, and
let's go.
Probably should feel fortunate that I was able to do what I did and have the relationships that I did and so forth in basketball and play before the people and.
Hey guys, this is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Let's go.
Hello, good day everyone. Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine. My name is Sean David. Thanks for tuning in. Let's talk some old school NBA basketball. In today's episode, I want to take a look at old school NBA legends, talking about the late great Pistol P. Maravich, a player that, in my opinion, should receive a lot more praise for what he has done in the NBA and in college, but that I will explain to you later why I feel this way. But before we start talking about Pistol P, quick question: could you please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content? Alright, you guys, let's get right into it. Alright, you guys, the first player's opinions that I want to take a look at are from Magic Johnson, a clip that you might have seen before, but also from Tiny Nate Archibald, and I will promise you there will be a few clips that you probably haven't seen before, but let's start with two of the greatest point guards, talking about Pistol Pete.
You're looking at Pete Maravich. While at LSU, he established a record as the greatest scorer in college history.
Boy,
greatest scorer in
basketball, and could he entertain you? The no-look passes, the dribble the ball and pat it with one hand. That's where I saw that from Pistol Pete. That's where I got it from.
That's Magic saying that shit. I'm telling you, man. That boy was cold.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm running out of things to say about Maravich.
It was like the ball was an extension of him. He could shoot it from deep. He could take it in. He could wrap it around. I mean, he was doing stuff that you never saw.
Boy, he's got all kinds of moves. What move doesn't this guy have?
Pete just has so much razzle-dazzle in his game. He was just hard to guard. Ball handling and dribbling and stuff like that. He could just trick guys.
Boy, he's an offensive machine.
Pistol was like a guy, the game was boring to him, so he had to create things to keep him interested. He had to go through his legs or 2 times around his back.
Behind the back, how do you do a little
He was playing street ball for real.
Clearly one of the first mega personalities that broke onto the scene, and one of the real leaders in bringing basketball into the sort of area of artistry.
Maravich with an underhanded pass over to Sophie, and Goodrich goes for 2.
Pete was doing a lot of things that had us all sitting around saying, wow, man, look at that guy. Did you see that pass? Did you see that move? Did you see this? And so we were all just sitting there in amazement.
Incredible, absolutely incredible.
I would like to be remembered as a person that played the game for one standpoint: to entertain the fans.
And the crowd is going wild here at the Superdome.
We're here only for a short period of time, and I think it's very important that we touch as many people as we can.
Charles Barkley, he's the one that sticks out most in my mind. He's the one that came up, pulled me and my brother to the side, told us Dad would have been real proud of us.
I've only met
Pete Maravich one time in my life, and he said, you know what? You were my favorite player. And I wanted to make sure that let them know that I acknowledged that and I appreciated that. That's one of the greatest.
That's respect right there, man. That's respect. Shout out Charles Barkley, bro. That's respect, though. I'm loving this video, bro. Shout out to Basketball Time Machine.
I've only met Pete Maravich one time in my life, and he says, you know what? You were my favorite player. And I wanted to make sure that let them know that I acknowledged that and I appreciated that.
That's real.
That's one of the greatest compliments I ever got.
How far ahead of his time was he as a ball handler and a passer?
Tremendous. He had all the tricks, basically. He could play in any era. He would dribble between his legs, behind his back, throw great passes, had great shooting range. And he was a great scorer. He had 68 points in one game, averaged 31 points one season when he led the NBA in scoring. So he could play in any era, the era before, during, or even today. But he was sort of snake-bit. If you look back at his career, he had a lot of bad luck. Number one, he had knee issues after, say, his 7th year. And this was before modern technology could help him. And his teams were pretty much mismanaged. And then his last year, he played for the Boston Celtics.
And what did that time mean in terms of punctuating his career?
Well, I mean, he played for the Celtics. Red Auerbach actually wanted him to play an additional year. But by that time, his health had basically just deteriorated him. And Pete says, you know, I can't play.
Most artists, when
injuries, bro, for who would have imagine what he would have been without just a long, you know, healthy career type shit. Obviously, he had his seasons. He had some really, really great, insane seasons, but injuries really got him for real. Just imagine what he would have done with a full, you know, injury-less career. You feel me? It's crazy.
living, people don't recognize them and recognize their great talent until after they're gone. And I think this is what really happened to Pete Maravich.
Just do what I think he did. You were never quite sure what he was going to do with the ball in the open court because he had 1,000 moves to either shoot it or pass it.
Give him that much room and he'll burn you.
He faked with his right hand like he was going to the player on his left, and he just whipped it, and then he tipped it with his left hand to the player on his right. He went in for a layup, and the officials called traveling. And Pete went crazy. He went to the official and said, "You can't call that. You've never seen that move before." Nobody handled the ball.
My nigga was Houdini, but he was doing shit the refs didn't even see before.
But he wasn't just satisfied with that. He had to put a little show on for the fans.
I asked him once if he'd ever played a perfect game. He said, no, but I'm going to. He said, some night I'm going to take 40 shots and I'm going to make them all.
He was an entertainer at heart, and his ability to pass the ball and dribble the ball and do outlandish things on the court, which sometimes even overruled the game. That was Pete Maravich.
And people always say dribble. He handled the ball like it was a yo-yo. He could go this way with it, that way with it.
That's a great description.
The yo-yo goes out that way, but the yo-yo was the best.
That's a great.
Okay,
that's
the basketball was like an invisible string on his hand. I mean, he could really handle the ball.
Don't you get the feeling that when you're doing these things, the ball becomes sort of an extension of your hand?
Exactly. That's exactly how I felt.
Deep fake left, go right, come back. Look at him yo-yo the ball. Spin it left side of the grip. Back to AJ. The magic man Maravich. Maravich to the free throw line.
He was really entertaining to watch.
Right over the net. Beautiful shot.
Some shooting touch. What a great shooter he is.
I don't think there's a basketball player that ever played this game that can score as fast as Maravich.
Well, Pete was a tougher competitor in himself with his floppy socks and laissez-faire attitude, you know, on the court, so to speak. He was a guy that could do it all. I mean, offensively, we used to talk about it, you know, a lot. You know, even talk with him because we were friends. And the things that he did, he practiced them. Nothing that he did was so much spontaneous. It was because he had done these things over and over again in practice.
He totally impressed me coming in because I thought he was mainly an offensive player. But he worked hard on the defensive end, and that totally blew me away.
If we didn't win those last couple games.
Bro, who else fucks with these videos so much, bro? I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it's just the nostalgia or if it's just going back to a time in the NBA, you know, 70s, 80s, 90s, all this with the NBA legends where it was just a better time in the NBA. I don't know, bro, but these videos really just put a smile on my face type shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Because I thought he was mainly an offensive player.
And shout out to the creators,
he worked
bro.
hard on the defensive
Put the
end,
videos
and
together
that
and the
totally
clips.
blew me away.
If we didn't
Shout out to
win
the creators
those
as well.
last couple games, we would not be in first place in the division. And Pistol just took over the game and shot us into the best record.
There's the whistle, and the first letter goes up on Hawkins.
You played Pete in horse, and it was an adventure because you'd go like, okay, I got no chance of beating him the first time.
Pistol can make that ball talk, I think. Pistol Pete is a natural nickname.
Imagine playing Pistol Pete in horse.
They had a 2-on-1 break. Maravich, let's see what he'll do.
Nice.
Maravich is hitting 1,000, and that's the guy they came to see. Pete Maravich.
Having the kind of career he had in college and bringing that same game and style in the pros, you know, really make people, or I would say the people that didn't really get a chance to see him, really miss him. We lost him too early, you know, because I think his accomplishment to the game of basketball, man, and how he played it and how he loved it and how he could do things with that basketball that most couldn't.
Leonard, Gervin.
We gonna remember it.
Oh, he played horse with Gervin.
All right, you guys. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I feel that Pistol Pete is a little bit underrated. And don't get me wrong,
That's what I said too, man. That's what I said.
was voted to the top 50 players of all time list and also to the top 75 players list. But every once in a while you hear some legends who say, oh, he was only a solid offensive player and that was it. He didn't have a high basketball IQ. And that to me rubs me the wrong way. Now, I am also aware of the fact that I never saw him play live. So I only go from full games that I've watched. I don't go just by highlights. I watch full games. And to me, it seemed that part of the reason why he shot so often and he had this, I don't want to say egoistic playing style, but why he shot a lot was his teammates were not that well positioned in many cases, at least in the 10 games that I have seen. And when it comes to dedication, I mean, this guy was a gym rat like you would find in a dictionary. And those are players that I really appreciate. People who work on their craft, even when they made it to the NBA, they are superstars. They still go to the gym and practice.
He respected the craft so much, you could tell that. But he respected the craft enough and he got so talented. That's where he got to a point where he like mastered this shit, right? So he was like, okay, now I want to make sure, obviously I'm going to play good, I'm going to do all that, but I'll make sure I entertain the fans as well because they came, you know, they paid good money, whatever. I want to put on the show for them. So he respected the game. That's why he got so good at it. But he got so good, he was like, you know what, let me add to it. Let me make sure I entertain the fans as well. That's just, you know, who Pistol Pete was. It's just insanely good, bro.
Kind of. And also, if you are a player who shoots that far from outside, from downtown Steph Curry range in the 70s and 80s, come on, that guy was way ahead of his time. And you've seen Magic Johnson who said that he was stealing moves from Pistol Pete. So give the man some credit. Now you guys, you let me know in the comments below what is your opinion of Pistol Pete. I would like to hear what you guys have to say. And hopefully I'll see you next time on the Basketball Time Machine.
You most definitely will see me. I fuck with this dude. Like I said, shout out to the legend, shout out to Pistol Pete, shout out to the interviews and everything. But like I said, I always want to say big shout outs to the creators as well. Creators like Basketball Time Machine, creators like, I think his name is Young Gala, creators like that, bro. They're the ones who take the time out of their day to put these clips all together, get all these highlights. It doesn't take, that's y'all might, no, that takes work to do. You gotta research, you gotta do your research, you gotta make sure you got facts right. Always ultimate respect to the creators who post these videos to where I can upload them and react to them and have a fun time watching them with y'all, you feel me? So much respect to everyone involved. But that's the video, if you enjoyed it. Pistol Pete, one of the greatest, I should say one of the most underrated players of all time, and one of the first, for sure, one of the greatest college players in history, bro. But at LSU, bro. But yeah, another great video. Shout out to the, I always love watching these videos. Shout out to y'all for, you know, tuning into the channel. Shout out to these guys and everyone. And hey, more videos to come very soon. Please keep letting me know in the comments what the videos I react to next, and I got you more of the bangers type shit. You understand what I'm saying? Road to 100K. You already know what the deal is. So I'll keep on flooding these bangers out for y'all. Be sure to stay posted. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to turn on those post notifications because I'm gonna keep on rolling these videos out for y'all for short skis. But yeah, that's it. It's your boy KingSupreme. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you want to see more videos, and I got you more of them. Shout out to Pistol Pete, one of the greatest underrated players of all time, and for sure one of the greatest college players of all time. So hey, great player, and a very exciting video to watch for sure. But that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch y'all next time.